Hey guys, it has been so long. I missed all of you guys so very much. So basically, where have I been? I feel like I make these videos way too often where I'm like, where have I been? And then it's always the same thing. Well, geez, we are now into January. It is January 14th, 2019. I had thyroid removal surgery in October 29th of 2018. This is what my scar looks like. It's not that terrible. So basically what happened is I started a job back in December, early December, December 6th, 2018, where I became a long-term substitute teacher. And I'm also in school in a master's program. So I was finishing up that term and I became this long-term sub. Of course, I ended up getting super sick. I ended up with that virus that has been going around where I couldn't talk. My voice was like, rah, 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 rah. And basically it sounded like I smoked a bunch of cigarettes, like packs and packs and packs of them a day. Oh, my dogs, of course. You see, I have a baby bull terrier and a wire hair fox terrier. Hey, stop. So my voice basically went away and I couldn't talk. So I went to the doctor and I ended up getting a Z-Pack and then steroids. And guys, my voice still hasn't entirely come back. It's still kind of hoarse. So I called up the doctor last week and they ended up giving me a steroid that I have to start taking again. So my hair extensions are everywhere. I have a steroid I have to take. It's called lisoprednolone, whatever. It's basically just a steroid, and I'm gonna start that tomorrow. So then hopefully my voice will start coming back where it's not so deep and raspy. So, have I gained any weight? No, if anything, I have lost weight, a couple pounds here and there. My hair, as you guys can see, has gotten a lot shorter. But now all of a sudden it's starting to grow back where it's getting thicker. Basically, on this side of my head, my hair was just like falling out. And this side, like certain spots, it was like falling out too. And that happens sometimes when you end up getting your thyroid removed and then you're not on hormones for like 6 weeks and then you're put back on different hormones, then your hair gets all fucked up basically. So I've basically been just wearing extensions every single day, but I took them off because I went to class and I really just didn't feel like wearing extensions in class. But when I'm teaching my 3rd and 4th graders, I put my extensions in just because I think I look better and I feel more confident than rocking this like weird short, you know, 2002 haircut that I have going on. What else is new? My grandfather is now in hospice. Back in October, right before I had my surgery, my grandmother passed away and it was just heartbreaking and I still cry almost every day because of it. I miss her so much. And now her husband, who, you know, is my paternal grandfather, my mother's father, is now in hospice himself, not doing so well. You guys, it has just been like one thing after the other. So what else? I had a couple weeks off with school. I had a month off with grad school. I just started back up today. So I've been working, teaching a third and 4th grade split class. Sorry, I'm turning on the lights in my house. I'm teaching a 3rd and 4th grade split class. And basically, what kind of sucks is like when teachers go on maternity leave, which, hey, it is completely okay. You know, if you have a baby, sure, you're entitled to those days off. But it just kind of sucks for the students because I feel like these kids have just not gotten enough like attention from their teacher before she went on maternity leave, because like think about it, you're super pregnant, you know, you don't really feel that good, pregnancy brain is all too real, and you're just not getting the most quality teacher. And then she leaves for 6 weeks, which could be in turn, you know, like almost like, I mean, kids are never in school. So, I mean, I'm there from December 6th until about April 29th, and that's that long that a teacher hasn't even been there. So my kids are just like really behind, and, you know, I'm trying to pick up all the pieces and getting lesson plans together, which I have never done before. This is my first experience teaching, and it's just a lot of work. Like, I did not expect teaching to be, I know it sounds maybe ridiculous, but I just was not expecting it to be this much work. Oh my gosh, these dogs are just being nutso. It's just a lot of work. So I'm constantly doing lesson plans and revamping and working with the curriculum as best I can. And then I'm in kind of like a poorer school, and being that we're like, you know, high in poverty, and like, for example, and not that it makes you a bad mom or anything, but a lot of my kids, like, they're 10 years old and their mom is like 24 years old. I mean, you know, babies having babies, you know, a lot of the parents, they're busy having their own home life. And then these kids are just kind of like, excuse me, lighting sucks in my house. I have like no lights. Basically, these kids are just like pushed to the wayside. So it's just, I have, my work really is like cut out for me. But I'm doing the best I can to make sure that these kids get the most education that they possibly can and best quality that I can give them. I have bought in tons and tons of resources for them, and just trying to give them as much individual attention I possibly can. If that means I have to pull them inside from recess and just like sit with them and go over like blending words, simple grammar, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that because they're 3rd and 4th grade. We can change them now and help them get ahead. It's so much harder when you're in like the higher grades to try to build those skills. I mean, things are just gonna keep getting harder. So I created this this kind of like folder. I call it a creative review folder, or a creative review packet, where I just stick a bunch of like materials that they should have learned, like hot tell time, basic grammar. I put a few coloring sheets in there, like, or fun stuff, like you know, like the sheets that like have like math problems and stuff, where you can like color it, color them, like, you know, if the answer's 2, you color it all blue, and then it reveals a picture. Like stuff like that, some fun activities, and then it's due at the end of the week, so. But it's exhausting trying to find resources. Like, back in the day, I remember like my teachers having like a closet, like in elementary school, where like a secretary or someone would have like Xeroxed like classroom set materials for, you know, like busy work and just like worksheets and stuff, where the teachers would just like go in this like closet and pick out, you know, classroom sets of like work material. It's not like that no more. And I thought there was going to be like a database where I could like type in like something like in this database and like say, oh, it's Martin Luther King. Let me find some like 4th grade literature on Martin Luther King and like be able to just print and make copies. But that doesn't exist. And when I asked the other, like my coworkers, the other teachers, I said, hey, where can I find like materials and like different resources? And they're like, go to teacherspayteachers.com. I'm like, I'm a long-term sub. I don't really want to pay for all this stuff. Like, I don't mind buying some stuff here and there. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love the Target dollar section, and I don't mind going to the dollar store, buying workbooks, or spending $5 here, $10 here. But I don't want to pay for just a bunch of curriculum that maybe I won't be using in the future necessarily, because I'm in school right now for special education. I don't really plan on having like a regular ed 4th grade classroom, you know? Sorry, I'm talking way too much about school, but that's what's like really on my mind. But yeah, the scar. Can't even really see it that much. I'm just like really tired. I've been, I haven't stopped since my surgery, basically. I still teach English to Chinese students in the morning. I'm in grad school. I do liquor marketing, and I started this long-term sub job, and it is almost 9 o'clock right now. Excuse me, I've been up since 5 a.m., which isn't really, well, no, I started teaching at 5 a.m., so I'm tired. And I do this, like, on the weekends, too. And honestly, like, I don't even need to work this hard. Like, I really don't. But I like to stay busy. Couple things that people have asked me, like, specifically about, like, my surgery. They're like, oh, did you gain weight? I didn't. Actually, you guys, I really don't see too many negative side effects from having the thyroid surgery. Other than, like, my voice is kind of like, it goes in and out, but that's only from, I think, the virus that I had. I had, like, a viral infection. I don't feel like less energy than normal. Like I said, I work a lot, so I mean, right now I'm tired, but other than that, I don't really feel bad or anything. Tomorrow, I do go into the doctor. I had blood work done. You guys, I had blood work done maybe 2 weeks ago. And, you know, I've been getting better with, like, taking the needles. Like, I don't cry anymore. And the last few times, like, I didn't cry, I didn't pass out. Like, you know, I've been just doing it like a champ. You guys, I passed out in the waiting area. I was all done. I did my blood test. I got up. I was, like, really thirsty. I went to get water. And I just fell and passed out. And it, like, I couldn't wake up. It took them, like, a good 10 minutes of them trying to get me to wake up. And then I threw up also in the waiting area. So tomorrow's the first day I go back to the endocrinologist to see what my blood results said and to see if I have to change my hormones or anything. So we'll see how that goes. I'll update you guys. Well, that's all for now. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me just, like, kind of vent about my day and just, like, you know, bearing with me. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'll be as honest as I can be. I have nothing to hide. I have no shame. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm here for you guys. If there's anything you want me to address, I'd be more than willing to. The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm an open book. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.